coming up on this edition of Southwest TV News. Each year, several thefts from homes, garages, and vehicles are reported to the RCMP. And the common occurrence in these cases is that the victim left their valuables in clear sight or their doors unlocked. Students from across the Southwest recently got a first-hand look at the importance of agriculture and other aspects of rural life during the Discover the Farm event. Well, the arrival of warmer temperatures has spurred many outdoor enthusiasts to start cleaning up their yards for another season. And as you rake up the leaves and clear up other mulch and tree branches from your yard, you're encouraged to take these clippings to the City of Swift Current's yard waste disposal sites. Thanks for joining us here today. Locking your doors is an important step in keeping thieves at bay. We have more in today's top story. This is a busy time of the year when many are spending more time outdoors. And whether you're relaxing or working out in the backyard, RCMP are reminding you to not get too distracted and forget about locking the house door. Each year, several thefts from homes, garages, and vehicles are reported to the RCMP. And the common occurrence in these cases is that the victim left their valuables in clear sight or their doors unlocked.
We want to discourage vehicle shoppers, as we call them, especially those who like to help themselves to property in the middle of the night to vehicles which are left unlocked. Not only that, we also encourage people not to leave their keys in their vehicle. We still see a number of those incidents over the year where, believe it or not, like I say, it is a small community and we like to think that it's safe, but there still are people out there who like to help themselves, and the invitation of a key in the ignition or the console is sometimes too difficult for those to resist.
The RCMP also add that if you're planning a summer vacation, have a friend keep an eye on your home, including picking up your mail. And if you do see any suspicious activity or vehicles in your neighborhood, call the RCMP immediately. Swift Current and area youth were learning more about their rural lifestyle through an annual event at the Stockade. We bring you some of the highlights in this report. Students from across the Southwest recently got a first-hand look at the importance of agriculture and other aspects of rural life during the Discover the Farm event. This annual showcase of livestock and other exhibits is presented by the Swift Current Ag and X as part of its ongoing outreach programming.
It gives them interactive experiences on how to plant seeds. They learn about agriculture, they learn about cattle, where their food comes from. They learn about how to make butter, or from cream to butter. Today they're learning about grain to cookies or bread. So it's a real learning hands-on experience for them. Our youth and adults sometimes don't realize where our food comes from. They just think they go to the grocery store and buy it, but it comes from the farm, it comes from agriculture, and that's what we're all about.
Approximately 600 students in kindergarten through grade 4 participate in the annual Discover the Farm program, hosted each spring by the Swift Current Ag and X Association.
My name is Gabriela Garcia Luna, and I am a visual artist. My work is based in photography, and I'm represented by the Slate's Fine Art Gallery. I live in Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan, where I have my studio, and my work is about the relationships between the different realities we exist and a way to transit them in a very subjective way, hopefully in a contemplative, poetic way that evokes in the viewer something to discover. My work is photography-based, and meaning I use photography as a material for my work and as a concept for my work. I build images that are in essence photographic, but I rework them in many different ways. I experiment in many different ways. And one of them is by working digitally and layering different images I take. And I take a lot of images in nature because it's where I find amazement and spaces for contemplation of things, details, or big things that really trigger in me interest and emotion. So my work is based in photography, but I include mixed media. I include also installation work sometimes in my work. Travel a lot, and traveling for me has been a way to know about myself more and about the world more, and to connect and to understand and to discover. It's just, for me, I'm just kind of too curious, you know? So if that curiosity has taken me from place to place and has taken me to long journeys like India, where I return often, or all around Mexico, or took me to Canada. And so those places that I explore, you know, are often very connected to nature. And well, because that's where I find a space of calm and a space of connection. Well, it is really, really important in many ways. Of course, the very evident practical way is like you have a gallery that is representing you and selling your work. But also it's a vehicle, the gallery itself is a vehicle to bring your work to public in a different way that does public gallery, where I have exhibited as well, presented my work, or in a different way that a magazine does. You know, it's just a different portal of communication to bring your work and to create those dialogues, you know, between the artist and the public or the full community. Looking here is our actual photographs. So I think it's very important to have an exhibition like this, where those lines between, oh, it's commercial or it's public, are totally blurred. It's not about putting you in a box or another box. You know, it's just opening that channel that, yes, art is for sale, you know. Art not only is for sale, art has material value through materials that were purchased. It was performed through invested time, you know. And it also translates into a value, a commercial value, or market value, and how those values relate to the value of being in front of an original piece of art, and how that translates to having that piece of art.
Well, as you clear away leaves and other debris from your yard throughout the summer season, the City of Swift Current is encouraging you to use its yard waste bins. Well, the arrival of warmer temperatures has spurred many outdoor enthusiasts to start cleaning up their yards for another season. And as you rake up the leaves and clear up other mulch and tree branches from your yard, you're encouraged to take these clippings to the City of Swift Current's yard waste disposal sites. Yard waste bins are located at the former St. Joseph School site, the Innovation Credit Union parking lot, and the city's landfill, and are all open during specific days and times. The yard waste program is open through November 5th, with a full list of bin locations and hours of operation available on the city's website. Well, this brings to a close another episode of Southwest TV News, reporting the stories that matter to you. We always welcome your news tips. You can always reach us here by phone at our studio or by email to contact us at southwesttvnews.com. Also, be sure to join us daily online for the latest news from across Southwest Saskatchewan and so much more at southwesttvnews.com. And be sure to follow us on a range of social media. Thanks for joining us here today. I'm Carol Andrews.